First of all, thanks so much for all your interest in the security-related topic. I think you all can help us get the message out as to what the fans can experience in the upcoming season and help us be more efficient and effective with our new security routine. For those of you who have been here for a while, you know that this particular structure behind you was not here last year. We constructed 4 new security posts around the stadium to basically vet people coming onto the property and to account for people once they're on the property. We're excited about introducing this, and we're going to refine it with a program that handles visitor management for the remainder of the season. Now, the changes are really driven by 2 things. We've had years and years of working with our own technology that was a little aged. It needed to be replaced. And also the NFL has a special designation for security operations of stadiums called best practice. And we try to fulfill their needs that they dictate to us with each season. This year we've taken a huge leap forward in the new things we're going to do. To introduce to you game day scanning process, search process for our people coming onto the property. That'll be walk-through magnetometers. We haven't had that before, as you know. We had handhelds, and years ago, those of you that were here, we actually didn't have that. Well, this season we have walk-through magnetometers with handheld resolution of any property. We've got a unit set up behind you. We'll have a demonstration of how that works. We think it's going to expedite people getting into the building once they get accustomed to how it works, and we'll demonstrate how that works.
All right, so I'm going to talk a little bit about our initiatives for fan connectivity. It really started last year. We started a 2-phase, 2-year project to improve fan connectivity through the wireless solution. So last year entailed replacing our distributed antenna system. The distributed antenna system, DAS for short, is essentially a system that replicates the same kind of signals that come off of the cell phone towers. But you can imagine in a stadium, the signals from a cell phone tower aren't going to get through to 75,000 fans. So we install our own antennas, replicate the signals for Verizon, AT&T, Sprint, and any other carriers that come join the system. So that's what we did last year. As a result, our connectivity for making phone calls, text messages was among probably the best or the second best NFL stadium in the country, according to the surveys that were going out last year. Now that took care of our cellular signals. We also needed to deal with Wi-Fi. So this off-season, we decided to completely upgrade and replace the Wi-Fi system. The new Wi-Fi system, construction finished earlier this week. It'll be operational for all of our events this season. It consists of over 1,200 access points. The previous Wi-Fi system had around 600 access points, so you can see it's a doubling of capacity. Of those 1,200 access points, 770 of them are in the bowl, so we're able to get the kind of density in the bowl that we need. So you'll find about 770 access points that are located underneath the seats in order to get coverage everywhere inside of that bowl. We also have another approximately 500 access points located in the concourses, the club levels, and in the suites. We're going to have multiple providers for internet, so we're going to see internet speeds and multi-gigabit coming into the stadium. And we will be adding actually a 3rd internet provider in time for the season.
Okay, thanks again for coming. You heard 2 of the updates that we've done this off-season. The last part of our off-season phase 3 was up here on this 500 level, but I think it's instructive maybe just to recap where we've come from the first 2 phases. The first phase, we really focused on that in-bowl Panther experience. If you recall, we did bigger video boards, 2 levels of ribbon boards, distributed sound system, and we also worked on getting people up to their seats more efficiently with the escalators. That continues to be a huge benefit for our fans. The second year we went into our suites, we refreshed our suites, and as James talked about, we tackled our cellular system, that first phase of our connectivity for the stadium. This phase of construction, we focused more on the 500 level, the concourse experience. So what did we do? We really wanted to focus on improving the speed of service, trying to get people through the lines quicker so that they can be out in the bowl supporting the Panthers. So we started asking questions. We got draft beer in all of our fixed concession stands, and we asked our food and beverage partner, what if we were to remove draft beer? What does that do from a cost perspective? So they looked at it, and we felt like that it wasn't too much more beneficial to stay with packaged beer. So we decided to remove all the draft beer from our fixed concession stands. We also, the Pepsi dispensers took up a ton of space in our concession stand. So we asked the question, what if we were to take those out and do an all-you-can-drink station on the 500 level? Well, we tested it last year for a couple games during the season on the 1 and 500 level, and our fans loved it. So we took Pepsi dispensers completely out of our fixed stands, and you walk by a couple of your all-you-can-drink stations now. We've got 12 of those on the 500 level. Well, what did that do for us? That allowed us to pick up 134 more points of sale, and that's going to get people through lines quicker and back out to support the team in the seating bowl. We also studied concession stand menu boards. For 21 years, we've been operating with a static concession stand menu board at the back of the stand. So last year we set up a test, and we kept the static in place and we did digital out front. And what we found over an 8-game test was we ran 30 more people through lines at each point of sale on average for 8 games. So that was a no-brainer for us. We invested in digital menu boards out front. You're not seeing that right now. Those are all game feeds. We're still in the process of doing our digital menu boards. But as you can imagine, digital menu boards for food and beverage will be complemented with our game feeds up there. Our signature item is JJR's Barbecue. And as you walk past, one of the things that we did was update our storefronts with our awnings and digital menu boards. And we differentiated JJR's Barbecue a little bit with the wood here. We also have to get creative. As our fans demand more, we need more kitchen space. So we took all of our barbecue production out of the kitchen and a couple concession stands and moved all of our barbecue production right behind here, where we're going to feed you guys in a little bit. Our chef thinks that we're going to produce probably somewhere between 80 and 90,000 pounds of barbecue during the season. Our fans really love it. In addition to kind of trying to create that better game day experience, we wanted to clean this concourse up, and we did that by new wayfinding signage, new directional signage, new static signage around the concourses, and created where we used to have portables. We created kind of some fixed stands, and you'll see those over there. That's where a hodgepodge of portables have been over the years, and we really wanted to clean that up, create more points of sale, create more grilled opportunities, and so our fans can get more grilled options at those locations as well. So that's basically in a nutshell what we've done over the 500 level this year. We're going to take that roadmap, and assuming everything works the way we like it to work, we're going to do that on the 100 level next year. So I'm happy to take any questions you guys might have.